Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is November 9th, 2021. Let's do a quick market prep for today, November 9th, 2021. Let's start with a few market update, spots few trends, look at few stock charts, also look at beaten down stocks, low price stocks, as well as few lists like high short ratio, unusual volume, and look at few stocks which are great buy at this time with rule of 40, positive net margin, and low debt. So with that, let's jump in here. From a market action perspective, we had a great day today. Dow Jones, Nasdaq, as well as S&P 500 inched higher. That's a good story here. Futures are pointing to a little bit downtrend here with the S&P, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, as well as Russell down in the futures market as of now. And as you look through news item here, investors are piling onto infra stocks after the House passes Biden's plan here. So we got to look at few infra stocks and see if it's worth buying. Think about MLM and Volk, VMC, and some of these infra stocks like even Caterpillar and Deere. Some of these names here, and we have to look at pandemic milestone here. US ends international travel ban. This might be good for retail stocks and also travel stocks. And House tells business to proceed with the vaccine mandate here. So this will be good for businesses, I would think. Some folks might have reservation here, but overall it's a good news for the economy. And also, Morgan Stanley warns there is a market bubble here. Many folks are comparing these days to .com here. A lot of easy money being made here, so we got to be careful with the these type of methodology here, because normally when everybody's upbeat about the market, that's when market tends to come down. So with that, from a stock news perspective here, PayPal issues disappointing revenue forecast here. As you can see here, PayPal still went higher today. That's the good news here. And they also announced Venmo deal with Amazon here. And we got Roblox here. It's a rock star, as you can see here, up 28% in one day. Wow, that's a very great up move in one day. And we got Tesla here. Tesla shares slide. Elon Musk, tweets saying he might he want to see what to do with this 10% of his stock. So promptly, Tesla stock came down a little bit. But this could be a good buying opportunity, I would think, as it goes down a little bit. Right now, for me, RSI is too high. I'll be holding out a little bit. If it comes down, I might think about buying this. AMC post narrower than expected loss here. As you can see here, AMC also went up in one day. RSI is 59, little hot for me here. And Intel, on the other hand, they want to catch up with Samsung and TSMC. Right now, RSI is 48. I would be a buyer of Intel for the long term here and take it from there. And we got Zynga here. It's been down for a long time. Right now it's bouncing 5% here. I'm still a buyer of Zynga here with the RSI just 35. And we got here the second-hand sales stocks here with the ThredUp, Real. As you can see here, both are, especially ThredUp is very cheap here with the RSI 40. Down a little bit today. I would be a buyer of ThredUp here at these levels here. Whereas Real is a little expensive here. It was down maybe 2-3 weeks ago. Now it's having a nice rally here. And then we got Virgin Galactic here, Richard Branson's company. As you can see here, RSI is 40. You could still buy some Spice here or SPCE. Looks like they are selling space tourism seats here faster than anticipated. Then you got Disney here. Disney subscriber growth is slowing down here for Disney Plus. As you can see, a stock is making a little bit comeback here. I would be a buyer of Disney if it comes down a little bit. This could be a great reopening play with everybody taking vaccine. Even the kids are taking vaccine. It could be good news for a Disney stock here. I would be a buyer on any pullbacks here and take it from there. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll go into TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim here, and look at the futures market. From a futures market perspective, as you can see here, we got S&P 500 futures down a little bit. It's been going up nicely here. It's very natural for this to come down a little bit. And same story with Nasdaq here. Nasdaq is going up nicely here. A little bit pullback here. I think it's it's good to have a small pullback here. Otherwise, it's too up market. I think it's good to have a small pullback here. And same story, Dow Jones Industrial Average, a small pullback, 93 points in the futures market, and Russell also showing some pullback here. So overall, markets are up here. We got to be selective. And let's now look at the bond market here and see what we can make out here. So as you can look through here in the bond market, bonds are doing better here, 0.14 here. I think as you look through here, let's look at the interest rate here. Interest rate is also going higher, so this can cause some small issue in the stock market. That could be the reason why stocks are down a little bit. Oil is a rocket ship here. We got to be careful. And as you look through here, gold is up nicely. Still, there are some good names that you can buy in the gold market. And now let's look at few selected stocks here and take it from there. So from a stock perspective, let's look at a few big cap names here. As you look through, Apple is doing great here. I would be waiting a little bit for Apple to come down a little bit. Right now RSI is 56. I would be willing to wait a little bit. And same story with Microsoft, too high for me. RSI is 78, very high. Amazon is also recovering nicely here. Right now I would wait for a little pullback here. Whereas Facebook, you can still buy here. RSI is 53. Stock is trying to see where to go here. I would be a buyer of Facebook at these levels with RSI just 53. And with that, let's look at few more names here and take it from there. So as you look through here, we got a few more big cap names here. Google is doing great. RSI 63. I'll be waiting for a little pullback here. And Netflix is giving some pullback here. Probably it's good to buy some Netflix at these levels. RSI being 51 here. You could slowly initiate some position here. Low RSI as of now. Whereas Nvidia super hot here. I would not even touch Nvidia. I would not even go near Nvidia here. Doing great. RSI 89. Let's wait for a little pullback here. We'll always get it. And we got J&J here. J&J is a good one to buy at these levels here. RSI 47. You could still buy here and make some good money with J&J. And let's look at a few more here. So we got a few more names here. Tesla is a little bit down here after Elon Musk tweets, asking for the future of his 10% shares, whether to sell or hold it. So let's see how it goes. I'll be willing to wait a little bit here. RSI is 72, super hot here. AbbVie is also a little hot here right now. I'll wait for a pullback here. You'll always get a pullback in these stocks here. Whereas Square, you could buy Square at these levels here. Great buy here. Here, RSI just 40. You could buy great stock like Square here and take it from there. Whereas CrowdStrike is super hot here. I would wait a little bit. You can initiate a small position if you wish to. RSI 57, a little hot for me here. So with that, let's look at a few more here and take it from there. So now we got some of these retailers here. We got Home Depot and Lowe's. Both are hot here. I would not touch these here. And we got TJX. It's also recovering nicely. And we got McDonald's super hot here. I would wait for a pullback on all these names here. And last, we look at one more here and take it from there. Or I would say two more. So we got banking sector here. We got JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. Both are at super hot here. I would not touch them here. But as you look at Square, you could buy Square here. PayPal is down big time. You could buy PayPal here. And it's a very good buy. RSI is very, very low, 33 here. Look here, it's almost hitting the over sold territory here. even going below that. So it's a good buy here. I think it's a good one to buy. And let's look at one more here and take it from there. And we got a few more here. We got uh, Tesla, Neo. You could still buy at these levels. RSI is 64. I would probably wait for a little pullback here. For RSI to be around 50 or so. And Lucid, super hot here, 84 RSI. And you got Fisker. Fisker is also super hot. RSI is 75. So in general, most of these stocks are a little expensive here. We got to be selective. We got to be searching and taking it from there. So with that, let's do one thing. Let's close this and look at charts here and see what we can make out from a futures market here. So with that, let's jump into Excel spreadsheet here and look at the ETF exchange traded fund here. So as you look through here, we got exchange traded fund here. As you look through here, we got S&P 500 ETF here, RSI 77 here, just 0.4% off of 52-week high. That's too high for me. As you look through here, if you have to buy something, look for low RSI ETFs here. EEM could be a good one here. Emerging market, we could look at few names in the emerging market here. And as you look through here, everything else is super hot here. Even Excels, I think all these are hot here. So with that, we'll just make a note on this emerging market and see if we can buy some stocks in the emerging market. And next, what we'll do is we'll look at major trends here and see what we can make out in the major trend. So with that, let's actually remove this filter here and look at major trends. All right, from a major trend perspective, as you can see here, let's sort this by volume so we get a nice good volume on the top here and take it from there. All right, so as you can see here, we got Bitcoin doing great here, high volume, doing nicely today also. And as you see here, we got Ethereum also doing nicely. Keep watching the RSI levels here. We got cannabis here. You could buy some cannabis at these levels here. We got human genomics here. You could buy some of those names also here. And we got IBB, which is biotech. You could still buy some biotech here. And we got blockchain here, super hot. Fintech is a good one to buy at these levels. As we have looked at, PayPal is down, Square is down. We could look at some fintech here. And as we look at social media, that's also a good one to buy here. So with that, we got few themes here that we can look at. We can take a look at those and take it from there. So with that, next we'll go into stock market here and look at the stock market action today. Even though stock market is overall going higher, there are still some good names you could buy here. So as you look through here, I've sorted this by 10-day action here. We'll also do one thing. We'll look at high volume candidates. We already have a volume filtered by 1 million or higher. That's always good. So with that, let's look at some of these names here. CRTX. I think it's a great stock here. Even up here, it's down a lot in last 10 days here. Trying to make a small comeback. I'll be a buyer of this CRTX here. It's a biotech stock. It's a good one to buy at these levels here. Then we got a few more as we scan through here. We got DCPH. Right now it's a little bit hot as you look through here. RSI levels still low RSI. Even after this 15% increase, you could wait on you could buy on a downtick here and take it from there. We got a few more as you can scan through here. You could look at these names. What we'll do is we'll also look at gross margin greater than 10%. You will start eliminating some candidates and go after a little bit better candidates. So as you look through here, now we got gross margin greater than 10%. You're getting a little bit bigger names here, or better names, I would say. You could look at these names here and take it from there. You could also eliminate the names where there's a high debt ratio here. Let's say debt ratio is less than 0.6 here. You'd eliminate some of these high debtors. There you go. Now we are getting a little more solid candidates here. I would look at some of these names. Even eHealth here, it's dropped big time today. In one day, they dropped 25%. I would be a contrarian here. I would buy a little bit of eHealth here, go from there. This used to be a great stock a while ago, but now it's struggling a little bit. I would be a buyer of this eHealth stock. If you're an put option seller, keep watching here. High Iv Percentile means you could make some money selling some put options here and take it from there. And as you look through here, we got few more. We got ATY AcuityAds here. It's also done big time. Nice sales growth and nice gross margin. RSI is 27, completely oversold. You could buy some of this also. And then you got Moderna. Moderna is finally bouncing back a little bit. It's a great stock to buy. They got a lot of indications in the oncology. I think this stock can do nicely. And we got few more as you look through here. Bluebird Bio is really tumbled down so hard here. This stock is not catching a breath here. It's going all the way down. Not sure what's going on with this. This used to be a Wall Street darling a while ago, but I will shy away from this for now and see if it stabilizes a little more. Tiger, slowly we are having a small bounce here. I think Tiger is a good one here. You could slowly buy, accumulate, and take it from there. And as we scan through, we got here Activision Blizzard, one of my favorite stock here in the video gaming area. You could buy this Activision Blizzard here and take it from there. And we got few more as we scan through here. Tuya is a Chinese play here, trying to make a small comeback here. Even RPay is also trying to make a small comeback. Keep watching the stocks which are making a small comeback in 1 day, 5 day. Those are the good ones. They're trying to go higher here. Even my size here, a small name here, just $23 million market cap. Look here, it's making a small comeback here in 1 day. That could be a good sign for this stock here. Even VMEO also trying to make a small comeback. So with that, you could look at these names here and go from there. Some great names. I love stocks like GPN, BEKE is also a good one here. And go from there. XLXs is down to earth right now. You could buy this great XLXs stock here and take it from there. Digital Turbine, I think it's trying to rebound here. You could buy some Digital Turbine here and accumulate. And we got a few more names as you can scan through. What we'll do is we'll look at a few more trends here. So what we noticed is fintech is down to earth, so we can look at some fintech stocks and see if we can buy some of these great fintech stocks. So with that, what we'll do is we'll go to trend here and look at fintech and see if there is a good opportunity in the fintech space here. All right, so we got our filters on here to look at the bottom stocks here. As you look through all this, have got lower RSI. Keep watching the RSI levels. We can eliminate high RSI candidates here and look at low RSI. Let's say RSI less than 51 here. And what I will also do is we will this filter is becoming a little bit too much here, too restrictive. Let's say 500,000 shares or so, or even we can keep it like this here. Let's say 500,000 or more, so that way you get a little more selection here and take it from there. So as you look through here, we got a few stocks here which are down to earth in the fintech area. We got Tiger, GPN, Global Pay, Fidelity, PayPal, PAGS, one of my favorite Brazilian play here, JKHY, Payo, low dollar stock here, and even Jumia. These are all great ones to buy here. Keep watching the RSI levels, very low, debt is low, and stocks have been down for for off late. You could accumulate some of these names here in the fintech area, and make some good profit as these bounces back here. And next we'll do one or two more trends here and take it from there. And we also saw emerging market is down. So let's see what we can buy in the emerging market. Let me put this trend off here for now and look at emerging market. So as you look through here, we got emerging market here. It's a little bit down. In the emerging market, we also have China included. So you'll see a lot of these names here. What I will do is, since, okay, I think it's manageable here. As you can see, we got all these names here in the emerging market. Many of these are Chinese names, as you see here, and nice low RSI as we have here. So you could look at some of these names here and go from there. What I will do is, because this is crowded with Chinese stocks here, let's eliminate Chinese names here and just look at emerging market without China and see if there is any opportunity there. All right, so now we got emerging market without China. So you can look at these names here. We got Whale, GGB, Harmony Gold, one of my favorite here, and PAGS and CX. These are all great names here. You could buy these names here. Given RSI is low, stocks are a little bit sold off here, with the exception of some of these names like Asia Pacific here. Nice bounce here. CX, which is Cemex, nice bounce here. With the exception, other stocks are okay to buy here, and they're on the way to bouncing here. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll just only look at Chinese names here and go from there. So with that, I'll go here and change my filter here and look at only Chinese stocks here and go from there. All right, so now we'll remove this emerging market here. All right, so now we are only getting Chinese stocks here. We still have our filters on here. We'll get nice stocks here. As you scan through here, all these are Chinese names here, and look at the stocks with the green background here. Those are the beaten down stocks with the nice sales growth and gross margin here. You could look at those names here and take it from there. Keep watching here. RSI levels are low. Tells you stocks are oversold at these levels. Some of these names are trying to bounce back in the 1 day time frame here. I would avoid the stocks which have bounced back pretty heavy here. Stocks like GoTo, wow, look at GoTo here. It was 290 or so, or 285, had a nice big bounce here. This can even go a little more higher. It's a great trading stock of late. You could buy it below $3 and sell it when it's above $3. It's a nice trading vehicle that way. And we got a few more here. You could look at these also. Some of these Chinese online education places like GoTo, TAL, and even this one here, YQ, they're all trying to bounce back here. I think it's a good one to buy slowly and take it from there. Look at CBAT here, little known Chinese energy company here. Very nice comeback. 1 day 51%. That's a huge increase here. Even API, which has been going down off late, is trying to go higher. So looks like Chinese stocks are catching some breath here. It's good to buy some of these great Chinese names here. Adagio Energy, one of my favorite here. You could buy this even at this level here and take it from there. So with that, what we'll do is we'll turn this off and look at few more trends and go from there. So we are already in this nice pullback stock here, down big time. Let's keep going after quality here. Let's put a little more filters here and go after quality. So let's say we want even a net margin positive here. So now we'll start getting net margin positive companies. Let's say greater than say 0%. So now we'll start getting the stronger candidates, as you can see here. So you could look at some of these names here with the nice with nice net margin, nice gross margin, and also many of these have got nice sales growth. You could look at these names here and buy them and take advantage of this drop off here. Keep watching here. Some of these are doing nicely, and also keep watching the insider buying here. Digital turbine, after going down for a long time, now see here institutions are buying digital turbine and sending the stock higher today. That's a good news here. Typically this indicates a bottom in the stock here, with the institutions buying a big chunk here. That tells you it's a signal, it's a tell this stock can go higher. And then you got your DPW here. This one also nice insider buy here. It's also trying to go higher, as you can see here, up 1.9%. You could still buy this here. And we got a few more you could look at. Many of these gold stocks like Harmony Gold, we got AEM, all are okay to buy at these levels and take it from there. Zoom video, it's not catching a breath here, it's going down, as you can see here. I think it's good to wait for a little settle down or a consolidation in the Zoom video and then go from there. Look here, one more gold stock here, Kirkland. It's trying to bounce here. It's a good one here. We could look at few names and go from there. Now what we'll do is we'll turn this net margin filter off and look at few more trends here. Um, and go from there. I will also remove this one here and look at high short ratio. I know many of you like to watch the short game here. Let's look at high short ratio candidates here. So with that, let's say sort here by high short ratio. And we want largest at the top here. There you go. Let's give it a minute. So as we scan through here, we got a high short ratio candidates here. Keep watching. I got this, debt to equity ratio low and RSI less than 51. So you get some better names here with that selection criteria. You could still go after names like GoTo here with a nice 47% short ratio here. DD is a good one too, 36% short ratio, and so on and so forth. So I think you could look at these names here. Keep watching here. Trade up, good one here. It's today I think it's down a little bit. I think it's good to accumulate at these levels here, and keep watching here. Huya is trying to turn around here. You could still buy some Huya and take it from there. Even DD, it's also trying to make a small comeback, as you can see here. So these are the good ones with the high short ratio here. Great names. You could buy some of these here and go from there. Keep watching Sunworks here. It's a nice swing back here. It was down last week. Now it's going higher. That's a good one to slowly accumulate and take it from there. Right now RSI is still low with Sunworks here. And we got a few more names as you go through. As the short ratio drops below 10%, we'd probably not go after much below, but these are okay to buy. Editas, one of my favorite stock here, and you could look at Metromile, a good one here. It's already went up, as you can see here. Still RSI is low. You could still buy a little bit. APN is a good one here, trying to bounce back here, as you can see here. And we got a few more names. You could still buy those names and go from there. Now, as you see here, we're getting a little bit at 10% level in the short ratio. I would look at some of these names here, and I would not go below 9% here. So that way, you get some nice short squeeze type scenario here. Look here, we got Bumble. It's a good one. You could buy some Bumble here, trying to make a small comeback, as you can see here. So that's a good one here. So with that, we look at a few more trends here and go from there. So let's sort this by 5 10 day performance here, and then we'll apply some criterias. So you might want to look at, okay, tell me all the stocks with the high insider buy. That's always a good one. Many times folks want to look at insider buy. So I could sort this by, high insider buy here. Let's just sort this by insider buy. There you go. And we want largest at the top here. All right, so now you see here all these stocks have got 1 million shares traded today. Keep watching here, all nice insider sales here, and we already have RSI, low RSI. So these are the candidates that can go higher here. Look at ATER here, having a nice rally, as you can see here, 7.91. Wow, it's hard to imagine ATER went up. And we got few more names which are doing okay here. We got BHG, DPW, and so on and so forth. You could look at some of these names here, especially lower lower RSI candidates here, and you could buy them. If they are not up so much, you could buy those and take it from there. It's very very good to see some of these names going nicely here. You could look at the names like SRGA here. Down here, you could buy some SRGA. Nice insider buy here, and we got few more names you could look at and buy those. So with that, I think some of these are great ones to buy. So we'll look at next trend here where there's a nice institution buy here. Those are also good ones to buy. So what I will do is, instead of looking at institutions and insider, let's put a filter on to look at both here. So let's go here and say we want both insider buy as well as institution buy. There you go. Now we get a list of names here. There's a insider buy, as you can see here, or institution buy. So we got few names where there's a nice institution buy also, like GRVI and ADGI and ALIT and so on and so forth. Many of these are very low price stocks here. You could buy along slowly and accumulate. Even Cardiff Oncology here, stock is still not catching a break here. It's go down right at this point. You could slowly buy and accumulate here. So with that, what we'll do is we'll remove this filter here and look at just the institution buy here and see what institutions are buying and see if we can play along. So with that, let's do this here. Let's go here, sort it by institution buy here, and see what we can buy. And we want largest at the top. So now we are seeing, you'll get nice good institution buy candidates here. You could look at these names. As you see here, we got any $7 stock here. Nice comeback. I would not touch this at this time here. Let it come down a little bit. And we got few more names like a light here. You could still buy this low price stock here. Trying to make a small comeback. Still okay. RSI is 48, and we got ADGI completely sold off here. RSI 29. Nice institution buy. You could buy this one at these levels here and take it from there. And we got few more names here. BT has been doing great of late. I would wait for a little pullback here before I buy this one. But if you can also buy a little bit at these levels, I would rather wait here. And we got few more names here. As you see here, up to this point, you got nice institution buy. Even down here, you could buy some of these names like Poshmark down, as you can see here, RSI 82. You could still buy some Poshmark at this level. Coursera is a good one here. You could buy this one too. BTCM, very low dollar stock. You could still buy some BTCM also here, along with the stocks like apps here, a good one to buy. So with that, these are high institution buy stocks here. You could buy along with these institutions and take it from there. And what we'll do next is we'll look at a few more trends here. And we saw Latin America is down. Let's see if we can make some money with Latin America here. So with that, let's go here and look at Latin America. All right, so let's look at a few Latin American names here. As you scan through here, we got few names in Latin America. You could look at these names here. As you look through here, names with the green background here, all of them have got nice sales growth and gross margin. I would go after those as a first preference, and then look at other names also, all low RSI and low debt, as you can see here. Keep watching here in 1 day, 5 day. Many of these are trying to bounce back here. That's a good sign here. You could play along. But if something has gone up so wildly here, like CX or SEMX here, I would wait a little bit. Others, I think it's okay to buy slowly. So with that, let's look at one more trend. We basically saw human genomics is down big time. Let's see if we can make some money with the human genomics here. So let's say we want to look at just the gene editing stocks here and see if we can make some money there. So here we got gene editing stocks here, all great stocks. We got our filter on, that's why it's a little bit restrictive here. So look here, all the stocks, Editas, Beam, XLXis, CRISPR, all I got low RSI right now, and they're trying to bounce. Some of them are trying to bounce here, but still it's worth buying at these levels here. I love all the gene editing type stocks here. So if I remove the debt level here, you'll get a lot more stocks here, as few more stocks as you can see here. But I would stick with the low debt candidates, so that way it's always better off to stick with low debt candidates here. So with that, let me remove this restriction here and put less than 0.6 here and stick with that for now. All right, so next let's look at one or two more trends and take it from there. I will remove this um, trend here, which is gene editing, and we'll look at the biotech here. We saw biotech is down. Let's see if we can make some money with the biotech here. So with that, let's go here and say biotech. All right, so now we are looking at the biotech stocks here. Keep watching the RSI levels, all low RSI, low debt, and let's also sort this by beaten down stocks to begin with, so that we can go after the beaten down stocks. All right, so let's give it a minute here and. All right, so here we got all the beaten down biotech stocks here. Top of the list is CRTX. I would still buy this one here. DCPH, a little hot for me. You could still buy here, maybe on a down day. It's a great stock again. And we got few more. I think you could look at these names in the biotech here. Given they're down big time in 10 days, some of them are trying to recover here. You could look at these names here and buy them slowly and take it from there. Keep watching the price here. Some of these are low price stocks here. You could take advantage of this nice bounce here and take it from there. Keep watching here, low dollar stock, lot of low dollar stocks here. So with that, we'll take this filter off and look at few more things here. I know many of you like to buy low price stocks here. So we have all our filters on here. Let's look at stocks with the low price here. Let's say price less than $10. So you'll see some of the low price stocks with the volume greater than 1 million. You could look at some of these names here. You could buy them. Keep watching the ones with the green highlight here. These have got nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and you could buy some of these names here. Keep watching. Some of these are trying to recover in last 1 day, 5 day. Still RSI is low here, as you see here. You could make some money with these names here and go from there. And we'll look at one more list and probably will end there. Let's sort this by high Iv percentile. So, this is for you who want to sell some put option here. So you want to look at candidates with the high IV percentile and low volatility. So with that, let's go here and look at high IV percentile at the top. All right, so now we are getting high IV percentile candidates. You could sell some put option here. Let's also do one thing. Let's price perspective. We want price to be more than 30, so that way we can make some money selling some put option here. All right, so keep watching here. We got IV percentile at the top. Let's start once again. All right, so we got IV percentile, high at the top here, like Neo 86 here. We got LOPE 77. Keep watching the RSI level. RSI low, that means stock is dropped off right now or pulled back. IV percentile high means right now if you sell put option you'll get more premium. That's why this is the ideal candidate for you to sell some put option and make some money here. Keep watching. There are great stocks here like Global Pay, and we got stocks like FIS, Billy, Pags, all great stocks. Even PayPal here. If the stock price is high, you could sell some put spread underneath the stock price. If the stock price is low, like Stitch Fix as example, or even Anaplan, you could sell some put option even below the stock price and go from there. So these are all the good ones to buy. I would look at maybe up to 45 or so IV percentile. Don't go below the food chain. You will not make too much money unless you want to own the stock. You could sell some put option. If it comes to that price, you can own the stock. So with that, let's also look at one more trend here. I know many of you like to sell call option. So if you want to sell call option, we would sort this by reverse order here. We want to look at low IV percentile candidates. With that, let's just quickly sort here with lowest, smallest to largest here. So for these candidates here, we can also remove this price here filter. We can look at all price and sort once again. So these are the names, as you can see here. We got smallest IV percentile at top here. Let's let it come through here. Let's give it a minute. All right. So we got, smallest IV percentile at the top here, 000. Can't believe these are zero here. Okay. So, the key is really when the IV percentile is low and RSI is below 50 or so, you could basically sell call options and make some money that way. IV percentile is low means you will get some good, you will not have to pay too much premium. So you could look at some of these names here with the low IV percentile and sell some call option here, make some money that way and take it from there. So with that, probably we'll end here and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe. Thank you very much.